thanks for coming. You look terrific.
Oh, thanks.
Now, do you know Howie?
I know of him, yeah.
You know of him? Okay, so.
Yeah.
She was in the next dressing room.
Right.
Yeah, you were being really loud.
Yeah. I know.
That's Howie.
Sorry.
That was probably the other guy you heard interpreting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Have you ever seen that show, America's Got Talent? Do you have any talent that you think would...
I can fold my tongue in half.
Fold your tongue in half?
Yeah, outside of my mouth.
Okay. All right. Is that something you could do now? All right. Apparently there's a certain amount of meditation involved.
That's,
Hold on.
Wow, that's...
You're going to Hollywood.
Very good.
I was just judging.
I don't know why I can do that.
I don't know why.
Can anybody else in your family do that?
No, I've never met anyone that can do that.
Wow.
I think it has something to do with the nerves in my mouth.
Did you have a bad sandwich or something?
Maybe.
Maybe. All right. Now, a lot of people know this. You were a page at NBC in New York, right?
I was.
Yeah.
I was a page for 4 months, I think.
4 months.
Before I was asked to leave.
You were asked to leave. So that's nothing like being fired.
No. I quit, actually. Or I was asked to leave. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I was probably asked to leave.
So what did you do? Like, as a page, explain to people what your duties...
Well, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to give tours,
right,
and then you go on assignments.
Okay.
I gave tours, but I wasn't a very good page. I was kind of like a dark witch page.
Like a dark witch page.
Yeah, and like everyone else, they were really happy to be there, and they were like, like cheerleaders from the Midwest.
Right.
Kind of. Yeah. So I don't know. I made my bosses like really nervous. You know, I would give tours and I would just lie a lot.
Lie.
I would play games. Like I had this one game where I would tell whoever my page partner was on a tour to just give me 2 random words, and I would incorporate them into the speeches.
Right.
However I could. Like if you gave me like amputee.
Right.
And like sea hag.
Right.
I would just make stuff up. Like I'd be like, and in this studio, 6B, Nightly News with Brian Williams, 10 years ago, a sea hag attacked a camera operator, and now he's an amputee, and he has 1 arm, and he still is a camera operator. Any questions? No. Moving on.
Right. Now, did you? You get a chance to interact with any of the big celebrities or at 30 Rock? Because they're all there.
Kinda. Well, I have a Katie Couric moment.
You had a Katie Couric moment?
I had a Katie Couric moment. Actually, like the first week I was there, I ran into her in an elevator, and it was kind of funny because, well, the way the elevators work in 30 Rockefeller is you have to press the number before you get on the elevator, I think for security reasons.
Okay.
So if you forget to press the number and you get on, then you just like go wherever the other people are going.
Right.
You know? Okay. It's kind of like a rookie mistake.
Right.
But it happens sometimes. You just like forget. And I was in the elevator and I had pressed my number properly, and she got in and she forgot to press the number. So she got in and then she realized it and she was like, "Oh shoot, I didn't press the number. I guess I'm gonna go where you're going." And I was like, "Are you new here, miss?" Because I can help you. Yeah. I can teach you about the elevators if you're new. And she like kind of stared at me for a while, and then I smiled and she was like, "Oh, you're funny. You're funny. You are funny." And I was like, "Katie Couric, don't leave me." But she did.
I imagine you were let go right after that incident.
Yes.
So how about, are you single, dating? Tell me about that.
Oh, I don't date.
You don't date? Okay.
No. I'm too awkward to date, I think.
No, so what is...
I'm kind of like all or nothing, you know. Either
well, that's good, I guess.
Put a baby inside of me or leave me alone.
Really? Well, that's
really how I feel.
that's quite an option for that first date. Yeah. So you did.
And I eat too fast.
And you eat too fast. Oh.
I would eat really fast, and then they just
to get the date over with.
I don't know.
Yeah. So did you have a boyfriend?
No. Well, technically, I've been in a 10-year relationship with someone.
Yeah.
Technically, because when I was in high school, actually, I dated the Swedish exchange student.
Right.
Johan.
Johan. Okay.
As a joke.
Yeah.
Well, it started as a joke.
Yeah.
I took him to prom.
All right.
And because I thought it'd be funny, because I didn't think he could speak good English.
Right.
And then, but then by the time prom came around, it was a couple months after I'd met him, and he spoke really good English.
Yeah.
So the joke was on me, I guess.
Yeah.
But it was fun, and then it actually got kind of serious. And then we dated when I was 16 for like 4 months.
Okay.
And then he went back to Sweden. So we technically never broke up.
Oh, so legally you're still with this guy?
Legally, in my brain.
Yeah.
But and I actually visited him in May.
Really?
Yeah, it was awkward.
Yeah.
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 I went there and I emailed him. I hadn't even really talked to him. I
Yeah.
talked to him once since we dated when I was 16.
Yeah.
After the tsunami happened, I called him to make sure he was alive.
Yeah.
And because his family had a beach house in Thailand, and I talked to him and I asked him if he was alive, and he said yes. And then that was that conversation.
Yeah. Okay.
And then cut to May, I went to Sweden and I saw him.
Okay. Well, it sounds like a real promising relationship.
Yeah.
Now I want to get to tell us about Scott Pilgrim versus the World. You know, this is a quirky movie, and after talking to you, I see why you were cast in this film. It's fantastic. It's good. No, it's good. Set up. Can you set the clip up for us?
Oh yeah. Yeah. In this clip, I played Julie Powers. She's like an obnoxious, awful person, and I'm yelling at Michael Cera's character and telling him that he can't date this girl, Ramona Flowers, who he's obsessed with.
Let's take a look.
What about Ramona Flowers?
You know her? Tell me now.
She just moved here, got a job at Amazon, comes into my work.
Does she really? Didn't you say she just broke up with someone? Did she really? That huge fight or whatever? Did they really?
Yes, but I didn't want Scott to know that, Steven.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about that girl.
Scott, I forbid you from hitting on Ramona, even if you haven't had a real girlfriend in over a year.
Hey, whoa. Scott's mourning period is officially over. He's totally dating a high schooler.
Dating a high schooler is the mourning period.
Just got a point.
Yeah. Well, Aubrey, thank you very much. Come back and see us again.
Okay.
All right, be right back with Mike Posner right after this.
Somebody